Have you ever tried painting watercolor roses but felt like something was missing? Maybe you're not quite happy with how they turn out, and you're not sure what you're doing wrong. Are you struggling to create smooth layers over the petals? Are you unsure how to create depth and add cast shadows? Don't worry, I know exactly what to do and how to paint realistic roses in watercolor. I can teach you how to achieve a smooth layer, how to create a natural color for each petal, and how to add depth to your painting without overworking the areas. The key to painting crisp rose petals in watercolor is number 1, to use the wet on wet technique. Number 2, mix colors on the paper. Number 3, start with undertones. And for the shadows, number 4, use primary colors if you paint a white petal or complementary colors. When you paint wet on wet, you will see how forgiving this technique is. With wet on wet, you can cover the area much faster, and you don't have to worry about the paper drying too fast. Plus, you don't have to bother with many, if any, details at all. In this course, I'll teach you how to control water and paint on the paper from the very beginning, and also how to create natural shadows using primary colors. My name is Raczynska, and I'm a watercolor artist and teacher. I have been teaching how to paint with watercolors since 2016. I have taught thousands of students how to paint with watercolors. I have a lot of experience as a watercolor teacher, especially with the techniques such as lifting colors, wet on wet, layering an object with undertones, or mixing colors on the paper. In this course, I'll teach you how to paint different rose petals and the whole rose using wet on wet and lifting colors, and also how to paint with undertones. This course includes lessons on painting multiple rose petals with each project designed to help you improve your skills in painting realistic roses in watercolor. You will get plenty of practice and gain the confidence you need to create your own roses in watercolor.
Now, I am gonna go all the way here, but I need to make it more transparent. So I cleaned my brush, wiped it on a towel very fast, and I'm coming back here all the way to the petal and keep moving. Now this is a little too rich, I feel, so I'm just gonna move this paint this way to travel up here, and I'll keep adding colors. So like right here, keep moving and keep mixing colors on the paper. So I grabbed a little bit of blue. Maybe actually this should be more like a red gray, so I just grab more of the red with the yellow and blue. And if I need it to be lighter, I'm just gonna kind of push it, kind of lift it a little bit like this, and then push that paint, because I'm not done with the shadow. It keeps going.
If you have any questions, please just drop a comment. I'll be here to answer any of your questions, and you can find this course on Skillshare. I hope you will join me there as well.
Area right here, when you look at this petal and the reference, it feels a little more bluish, doesn't it? And the same thing here. So I also use blue for highlights a lot of times. So I'm not gonna clean the brush. Instead, I'm gonna grab this yellow, a little thicker. I'm going for thicker, but I need to wipe the brush so it feels a little thicker than before, and then a little bit of red back to the same spot where I started. And this is like I went for like a maybe half and half like ratio, just very small amount of paint on my brush. So I do want that little tiny area to feel richer in a way, like right here maybe, and here.
Also, please don't forget to hit the like button and share and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for your time.